Do you feel that Ibogaine treatment in what you're doing, do you feel like maybe for yourself and maybe in the experience of some others that you've heard report, do you think it maybe just shows you that continuing with alcohol or continuing with anything that you are addicted to or hooked on, even though it's powerfully wired into the body, that it still is a choice?
Great question. Because here I am, almost 20 years without any substance, and I still have parts of me that think some days, God, it would just be great to just go shut all this off. Or, I used to have experiences where I was like, oh, whatever it was, it would be better if I was using, some substance. That didn't work out so well. But I do think that some of us respond differently to the introduction of substances. Our brain, our bodies work differently. I have I have 4 sons, but one of them is addicted to surfing, but he's allergic to peanuts. And, and he's always known he was allergic to peanuts since one fateful Halloween. Oh. And so he's always grown up feeling like, I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm not going to eat peanuts. We go to a Thai restaurant. He's like, is there peanuts? Is there peanut sauce? I don't eat peanuts. And his life isn't like ruined because he doesn't eat peanuts. He just knows he doesn't eat peanuts. I'm allergic to penicillin, allegedly. I've never had it since I was 2, but every time I go to the doctor, they say, what are you allergic to? And I say, penicillin. I don't usually, unless I'm trying to be provocative, say alcohol and drugs. But that's what I truly believe. My brain, my body reacts differently to a lot of different types of experiences, which I think creates an appetite for relief that is different from other people. And then also when I have what used to be the wrong medicine at the wrong dose, at the wrong frequency, I had it and I was like, holy crap, now I'm right. Now, like happy hour, I know what they mean by happy hour. Like it's really not just about getting together with friends. It's about turning on, right? And so that reaction, I think is different. And I think it is both environmental and biological, for sure, because my parents were the same way. They had less insight about the experience. They kept sort of, getting up early, being hungover, working their ass off and having relief, damaging things, damaging relationships, doing their best for sure. But it's tough to be going through life, with that kind of repetitive pattern of hangover or blackout or whatever. Doesn't mean they're not successful at certain things. They're not resilient, creative, passionate people. It just means they've got kind of I think like a cartoon with a skillet banging me in the head. So that I think happens to me with a lot of substances. I think I react differently to sugar sometimes. I react differently to not eating certain times or overeating certain times. Like it's certainly shifting my mood. It is a mood altering experience that I can become dependent on very quickly. And a wonderful example is apps. Like my kids have to use a language app called Duolingo to learn Spanish. And I'm like, what's that? Oh, I work in Mexico at Beyond. I want to learn Spanish. So I'm like, I'll try that. I'm like, wow, this is a really cool game. Like I can do this. 2 hours later, I'm like, shh, I'm still doing this. Then like 6 weeks later, I'm up at 2 a.m. in the bathroom alone doing Duolingo because I'm getting high. I want to beat that bitch in some other region that I will never meet who's about to prevent me from being on the emerald level. I'm like, no fucking way are you going to knock me out of the jade level or the emerald level. Like, fuck that. I'm platinum. And my kid said to me, like, they call me Papa, you've been on that for 6 hours. And I'm like, you're right. I'll delete it. So
but you say that in Spanish.
And I learned some Spanish. Yeah. It actually works. It's muy bien, muy bueno. But here's the thing. So I think certain people react to certain types of brain chemistry changes that can be caused through an external input or an internal shift. They wake up depressed, they crash, they have peaks and valleys and all of that. But the choice, so now that I know, here's what I would say. Now that I know that I have that reaction to these substances, the choice to use them, I can make that for sure. But I'm ignoring all the evidence available to me. I'm basically saying, hey, I'm going to do something that I have allergic reaction to, and it's going to likely have consequences. And those consequences will eclipse responsible areas of my life. I don't just have a beer. And a lot of people don't,
Do you think that
the first time I think it's a choice for sure. People don't know.
Pat Project family, the legendary sweet rolls and the tasty pastries are some of the best tasting protein snacks you will ever find. They're so good. Andrew, where can they get
No lies detected. Head over to eatlegendary.com and at checkout enter promo code PowerProject to save 20% off your entire order. And Nsima's still eating them. So guys, hurry up, head over there right now before he eats them all.
Do you think that you'll have like a flood of people that just want to get ahead and entrepreneurs that are go-getters that want to come visit you and come experience Iboga to use as performance enhancement just in life? And do you think it works that way?
Yeah.
As like a nice reset button for anybody, regardless of addiction or not.
Yeah, look at our website, beond.us. We have a program called Reset. And it focuses on not addiction. It doesn't focus on healing depression, anxiety, or trauma. What it focuses on is shifting fundamentally your relationship with something. So the 4 categories that we focus on now, it's kind of in beta, is media and your relationship to digital devices. Like, come on, we know it's out of control. We all know. People
not for me, bro.
Okay. So again, like, people want to have a better relationship, a more meaningful, we'll call it healthier, more satisfying relationship with a bunch of different stuff. Sometimes that stuff is really causing them a great deal of stress, a great deal of disconnection. It can be very expensive, but it's not wrecking their life yet. And I really believe that that's a whole different population of participants for whom we can and we should be of service, whether it's your phone, not you, Mark, or food, not you, Mark, or, a relationship. Like, what if our relationship to ourselves need to be just fundamentally reset? Because I feel like I should feel joy. Things are great. I've gone to the therapy and it got me better. I did the medication, but it got me better, but I don't want to take it. I'm not wrecked, but like, I can't feel this sense of like worthiness or self-love or a connection to myself like I want to, like you read about. Or, it could be grieving, this sense of just a feeling of catastrophic impact of something we know is going to happen. We know there's going to be loss in life, but it hits us really hard and we don't know how to get out of that. We have a need to reset the relationship with something that's causing us now this feeling that we can't shake. It's messing other stuff up and we don't want. Yeah, I think that's a great as long as they're medically qualified, as long as they're capable of doing it, I think that would be a great group. Now, beyond that, if we said, what about all the other people who are just like, I just want to go deeper into my experience of consciousness expansion. I just believe that maybe they did some mushrooms someday long in the past, and they're like, it was great, but it didn't. I still think there's more. I still think there's more to my discovery, my learning, my growth, my relationship to my life experience. Absolutely. Why not? I think that's the type of executive or athlete or high performance individual I'd want to be in my team.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right. Share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too. So you can get whatever you like from us. All right. Peace.